Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is KD and I want to thank you for joining me. This is a general message. My intent for this message is for guidance. So I ask that you please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? Excuse my pause because this energy has been taking place for some time, where when it comes to the situation, either an ex-lover and their meons, like the groupies of an ex-lover, or this was a group of people that you may have considered as friends, or it can be a combination of an ex-lover and their groupies. For my females or for my males, this could have been an ex-lover as well, where your partner got involved with the wrong crowd. Excuse my pause again, because this has been a sad situation. It's continuously a sad situation that has taken place, that's been taking place. With this sad situation, for everyone involved, lessons will be learned. But again, what it looks like, again, this is a general message. And I'm titling this, or this intent for this message is for the ex, the family members, the old friends. This could even have been co-workers. Being a part of the tarot community, you learn about there's different ways that you can learn or be connected with spirituality. Some of us are using or have used spirituality for guidance, and again, that is my only intent. But there are people out here that use spirituality for divination and tarot and things like that, for darkness, to try and get their way, using witchcraft in the darker sense to try and keep people stuck, freeze people, poverty. There's, destiny swap, different things like that. And most times this is intentional. Sometimes people can just be in this energy unintentionally, not knowing what their negative energy is promoting or creating. So when it comes to this situation, it's about 3 people that judged you improperly. They didn't think before they judged you. And this group of people is an energy of like birds of a feather. They flock together. So they have the same mind frame, weak-minded, materialistic, most of them, or what have you. But you were judged in a situation incorrectly, You may be viewed as like a enigma. You know, people see you and they can't figure you out. You know, again, they prejudge you. They think what they want to think. Don't get a chance to get to know you. Again, prejudged you. Possibly prejudged you as being a fool. Um, because, you know, you walk by faith. Because you are innocent. You know, you have an innocence about you. Yet they didn't think that you would protect yourself with this energy. So it's a group of people, a group connected to your ex, a group within your family, a group you thought were friends. This could even be a group of co-workers. No matter who is in this energy, they all are in the same type of spirit. A jealous spirit, a spirit that abuses the gift that they are given, abusing, you know, their own authority. When it comes to this situation, though, again, you were misjudged, and for some reason, based on your outward appearance, they didn't think that you were protected, nor did they think that you would be able to protect yourself. They didn't understand that indeed you are a divine being. They didn't understand that indeed you are a leader. You are a creator. You are, you know, you have entrepreneurial skills, you're smart, and also you're a warrior. And you are God's chosen, one of God's chosen, where you walk in the sun, you know? You have no time to sit around and talk about other people. You are not in the energy you wish bad on other people. You're not in the energy of being jealous, envious. You don't want what others have. You're a supporter. You're able to give compliments and help boost up the energy when it comes to situations. You're they misjudged who you are. Your strength, your courage, your willpower, your fertility. Totally misjudged you. And now they're in the energy of being surprised. Whoever is in this energy, again, they abuse divination. Whoever is in this energy that misjudged you, they can, you know, maybe part of their family and their culture or something like that. They may do voodoo. They may claim to be some type of spiritualist. They know spiritualists that may be in their family. But again, the way that they're using spirituality and divination is to create chaos and havoc. The way that they use spirituality is to bring someone down, trying to destroy someone's character. Believe it or not, the way that they use spirituality and divination is for sacrificial purposes. they possibly watch a lot of movies, you know. But again, this is someone in their family, someone in your family, someone close. Um, that thought that you were weak, thought that you would be a perfect victim to be sacrificed because you're kind, because you trust your intuition. Um, because they just simply misjudge you and who you are. They were in, or possibly still in, competition with you. This is a lesson that everyone is learning in this situation right now. How you got to think before you judge someone, because they chose the wrong one, and a lesson is going to be learned in this situation. For this group, they've chosen the wrong one to compete with. They've chosen the wrong one to try and sacrifice. They didn't know your strength. They didn't know your courage. They didn't know your willpower. They didn't know, and they still don't understand your faith. They, again, didn't understand you. And people hate what they don't understand. They don't take the time to get to know. These people wanted to take a shortcut in life. They didn't think that you were smart enough to know the difference in the energy that is surrounding you. They didn't think that you were smart enough to trust your intuition in this situation. They didn't think that you would see this situation for what it was. So they wanted to take from you. It's like an energy of wanting to take your essence, wanting to turn your sweetness, your sugar, into salt. Wanted you to come off as being bitter, angry, evil. They wanted to steal your essence in order to take it for themselves, it looks like. And that just, automatically just doesn't make any sense. This is the energy of someone using divination, word magic, thoughts, intentions, most importantly, divination, in order to swap places with you. For some of you, this could just have simply been because of a man that you were involved with. Someone was in competition with you for this man, or possibly even a woman in your life. They really thought that you were gullible. They would really thought that you wouldn't catch on to this plot. They really thought that they could take a new beginning away from you. And they use dark energy in order to do so. For some, this could have something to do with possibly past lives. This could be some shit that someone in your family did, and like it's a generational curse that's playing out. For some of you, currently you're getting your justice now, like it's your time. Did I say that this was a sad story? Because, you know, someone really consorted with the devil in order to steal a new beginning from you. But what's happening is the joke is really on them. If this had something to do with a man or a woman in your life that maybe at one point you thought would be your end all be all. Maybe at one point you thought, yeah, this was the one. But the joke's on you, or excuse me, the joke's on them, because he was not him and she was not the her of your life. They work hard with the devil to take a new beginning away from you. The cycle that keeps repeating here is a need for control. Whoever is in this energy that's opposing you wants to control you and your destiny. Whoever is in this energy wants to control your ability to focus. They want to control your ability to have faith, courage, and willpower in order to move forward. They want to win at all costs. And what they're doing is using tarot. They're getting readings on you. What they're doing, they could be scrying. They could be projecting. Using God-given gifts to steal the challenge in this situation has been you being able to focus and be one with yourself. The challenge has been you being able to connect with someone else. The challenge has been you being recognized for who you are. So in this energy, again, it's like someone really tried to swap places with you. The problem is that someone has been trying to walk in your energy in order to take a new beginning from you. The challenge has been that someone has been competing with you for love, finances, and stability. The problem is that someone has tried to sacrifice you in order for them to receive your rewards for your hard work. You moved away from this situation. You finally may be willing to accept that this is really the situation. Um, it's hard to believe that there are people out here that wants to steal your destiny. But when we look at the fairy tales, cartoons and shit like that, Snow White, um, what is it, Anastasia, Cinderella, things like that. Things like this really has taken place. They are really people in this energy. It took me a long time to understand people that's in this energy. It took me a while myself to accept that there are people in this energy. People in this energy, it stems from jealousy, envy, deceit. These are thieves, and for the most part, this has all been about spiritual thieves. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. So yes, it was a destiny swap. Somebody or these people wanted to steal your energy, wanted to steal your destiny. These people wanted you to be desolate and conflicted. These people basically wanted you lost in the sauce out here, not being able to connect to your gifts, not being able to work on your creativity. They wanted you to be stuck in this energy, stuck in doubt, worry, and fear. This is a prime situation of how your light irritated the demons in these people. This has been an ongoing spiritual war. And at this time, enough is enough of this bullshit. For so long, I've been hearing about being able to fight back. Fighting back is not necessarily fighting them with at their own game, using their own tools, going to divination, putting spells on people, putting people names in jars and things like that. I mean, you have to think about the repercussions of your actions. You have to think about your intent. And when we walk with God, the intent is really not to do harm to anyone, because God says that vengeance is mine. You've gotten this far through faith. You've gotten this far through your willpower and your courage to keep striving. You may have fallen, but you have the ability to get back up. This was a lesson for you to learn who you are. Because prior to this situation, it's a possibility you were walking out here lost in the sauce. You have this beautiful energy, but not directing it to the right people, places, and things. But now through this situation, you've learned discernment. Through this situation and these challenges, you should have learned to trust your intuition. Also, with this energy in this situation, it's about you learning discernment and also learning how to protect yourself, as well as trusting your intuition. And the thing about it, you have been guided by your intuition throughout this matter. And that's why, you may be able to listen to me right now. That's why I'm still here and able to talk to you right now. A motherfucking destiny swap. And it's so crazy because this is what some people do. This is their career. This is how they move in life. Through divination. This situation may have guided you to divination through trusting your intuition. Again, this could be energy of someone in your family, friends, ex-lovers. That tried to exchange your sugar for salt. Wanted you to be in their energy. Too crazy. Hold on, collective. At this time, you're being asked to practice emotional control. At this time, you're being asked to be patient with yourself through this energy right now, because they still at it. And in this energy right now, knowing is half the battle. This energy is trying to distort you with conflict, This energy is trying to distort you through bribery, through money, shit, properly, possibly sex and drugs. Through your addictions, or through addictions, basically, with this temptation. This energy from an ex, family members, old friends, even co-workers that you invested a lot of emotional energy into, you invested a lot. These are past situations, people that you may have known all your life. But you did not get back from these people in this energy what you invested. You've been guided to walk away from this energy and be independent. Be careful as well, because the bribery and the energy that they try to play on you with conflict is the energy of being alone. It is the energy of feeling left out. I hear how it truly is lonely at the top. And right now it's time for you to take your place where you belong. You allowed this game to go on long enough. Now it's time for you to step into your power. Knowing this is half the battle. Now that you know better when it comes to this situation, it's so important for you to do better. No longer allowing the distractions. Understanding that people want your energy. People want to sacrifice you in order you to go on the other side, go to the dark side with the devil when you walk in the light. You're being asked not to let this situation hold you any longer. You fight back by continuing to move forward through these obstacles, through their bullshit, by any means. They have been fucking with you by any means, not caring about your outcome. Believe it or not, some people in this energy may have wished you dead. They want you stuck in an illusion that, nah, ain't nobody trying to steal my destiny. But you're being asked to continue to stand in your power. You're being asked to continue with this strength card, because you can get through this. Willpower, with your courage, your faith, your belief in yourself. In order to move through this current challenge, to receive what it is that you deserve, and to receive what it is that you desire. This is the situation. These people misjudged you. They got it fucked up. They finally chosen the wrong one. They didn't think before they acted. Although you might have been gullible, although you may have been happy-go-lucky, You wanted the best for everybody involved in every situation. You were never weak. Never. Everything that you wanted, you've achieved. Until, and possibly even still, but right now, possibly not to your fullest potential. Because they put a lot of burdens on your back through the conflict, through the chaos. They kept coming at you over and over and over again, trying to weaken you, projecting energy onto you, not allowing you to tap into your intuition. They've been trying to win at all costs by trying to hold you with burdens. They've been trying to win at all costs, speaking ill of you on your name. Again, trying to win at all costs, saying that you ain't nothing, trying to say that you'll never be nothing. Now it's time to show and prove. And hold on to who you are. Don't let go. Don't falter. It's so important for you to believe in yourself at this time. It's so important, though, for you to speak life into you. Even if you have flaws, you are an alchemist. You can turn this negative energy into positive. You can turn this negative energy that they're trying to send you or project on you into power. You have the ability, and it's so important for you to believe in yourself. Take control over this situation and don't let it control you. You've always been the star of this show. These people always had your name in their mouth. These people were always jealous of you. They always envied your light, and they wanted to put an end to it. Their light shows your light helps reveal true colors in people. You're like a mirror of what they are not. You are not the victim here. You are the victor. I feel like it's written, you know? This your world, they just a squirrel. It's time to take your power back. No more procrastinating. No more thinking the worst. Everything that they intended for you is going back to them. Send this energy back to them. Send this energy back to the devil, aka for me, Dennis, and these menaces at this time. This was just a lesson for you to know that you are the power, you know? I don't want to spend too much time with this energy. This is the second reading that I've done. On this. For some of you, this was a group of girls that you thought were your friends, but they weren't. They wanted your man, they wanted your life, they wanted your light. They wanted your creativity. I don't know what really made them think that this was going to work. So it's time for you to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up at this time. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test new ideas. Focus on your future at this time. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. With that said, I think this is going to be my last collective message when it comes to this energy at this time. You know what you got to do. You fight back by honing your power. You fight back by turning this conflict, this chaos, this pain that they're trying to send you into power. Send this energy, return it back to sender in Jesus' name. You are on the verge of finding a perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. Work you want may not be in reach now, but you can take a temp position while waiting on an opening. Your new place is going to offer you security. So some of you may feel like you need a new job. This is what you need to focus on, what it is that you desire. We've focused on this energy for too long now. This shit is old. It's played out. They will not take what's yours. What's for you is not going to pass you. You've only been delayed because you didn't want to believe that people this close to you was in this energy. If you want that new position, go for it, because you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before you accept it, because again, this energy, they try to bribe you. So stand for something or you'll fall for anything. All right? Unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you're going to be okay. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your research. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. You have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. The universe and God has your back. When it comes to this situation, it's so important for you to change your perspective. Because if you change the way you look at this, you can see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. You'll discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Believe in yourself. Focus on your passion at this time. Don't waste your time in dead-end situations. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired actions to make it happen. A fresh start, a new start is coming to you. You're destined for your wishes to come true. This is part of your destiny. Can't anyone steal this from you. This was just a wake-up call. Might have been a long wake-up call for you to tap in. I want to get out of this energy. But I want you to believe in yourself and know that you're an alchemist. Know that you are power. You've always been power. You've been creative. You have created. You birthed new things. You birthed new opportunities in your life. They have tried to stop you, but they can't. And that's all I'm going to say about that. My name is KD. This is my Truth Journey Tarot. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. And I do hope that this message helps someone. I do hope to see you next time as well. Peace.